Welcome back to MVA Today. I'm Justin Barrett.
And I'm Mariah White. To get us all in the spirit to watch Thoroughly Modern Millie tonight, let's go to some real-life 1920s gangsters.
You think we basic? I think we're better than basic. Hey, don't forget to come see Millie tonight.
Yeah, a show full of gangsters.
And flapper girls.
Like us, you know.
Yeah, beautiful women, you know, yeah.
What are you guys doing in the girls' dressing? Wait, no. What are you doing in general? You can't touch props or costumes that aren't yours. You gotta go.
Go.
Thanks, guys. We're looking forward to the show.
Next year, a big change will be going on at Montverde, and students from the 4th grade on up will have an iPad to use in classes for different ways to engage learning. So we shot an interview with Miss Labrador to tell us a little more about this.
So this year, teachers have been busily integrating their own iPads into their teaching, and their focus has been on how to integrate it into student learning. With the coming of the next school year, when students have iPads in their hands every single day, the teachers will no longer have to check out iPads from a cart or wait until all the students bring an iPad in. They will have them readily available every single day, which I think most teachers are anticipating. With iPads comes obviously the vast internet and plenty of apps that are going to allow them to demonstrate what they've learned in completely unique ways. With iPad power comes great responsibility, and we're going to have posters in each classroom about using iPads responsibly. We all know how to use iPads for social media and for fun, but not necessarily for learning, and that provides our teachers an enormous opportunity to partner with students so that they can learn how to use an iPad responsibly just for learning. And using an iPad in an academic classroom is quite different than learning it or using it in a dorm room or in a bedroom or in other places. So we're going to be partnering with students to teach them appropriate use and also how to get the most out of iPads so that they can learn and use them in college and for their future.
Thanks, Miss Labrador.
The past couple years, we've started the tradition of celebrating our diversity on campus with festivals like Sábado Gigante and Brazilian Fest, which celebrates Spanish and Brazilian cultures. Well, this year we're going to be having an African party. We went to Gloria Katuka to learn more about this exciting event.
Yo, Gloria, what's going on April 12th, Saturday?
April 12th is going to be our first African celebration, and it's going to feature all the African countries in this school. We're going to come together and have some fun.
So what do people expect to see there?
We expect to see a little touch of Africa, the beauty of Africa in every one of us. We expect all our African students to dress up in their various traditional wares. And we also expect a sound of Africa, great music, and also a taste of Africa, which entails a lot of good food.
So African Unite?
Yep, we also finally expect the entire school to come together to celebrate this with us, because technically we all come from Africa.
I am from Africa. I'm from Africa. I'm from Africa.
I'm from Africa.
I'm from Africa. I'm from Africa.
I am from Africa.
I am from Africa.
I'm from Africa.
I am from Africa.
Thanks, Gloria.
Now let's go to sports with Jabari and Kevin.
Monday there was a JV boys lacrosse game against the First Academy at home. They played again yesterday against Dr. Phillips for the last game of the season.
Also, on Monday there was a varsity softball games against S04E11. The Lady Eagles next head to district as number 1 seed. On Friday, there's a varsity home baseball game against Boone High School.
Over spring break, a very special occasion occurred for Montverde Academy's SEMA program. The SEMA boys had an opportunity to travel to Holland and compete against pro teams. But before we go off to Patrick and Nate for the recap, we are going to talk to Kevin Cham about the national tournament.
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing experience. Winning back-to-back national championship and be the best team in the country is really something special that doesn't happen to a lot of people. And we also had a chance to play in the Madison Square Garden, where almost every one of us dreamed of it, and we made it. So it was pretty good, and it's definitely something to do again.
Thank you. Now off to Patrick and Nate for a recap of the SEMA trip.
The trip was an incredible experience. We played some quality games against pro teams and did very well overall. We got to learn a lot of things, not only about soccer, but also about history and culture.
We also got to visit the Anne Frank House, which taught us a lot about life and about the experiences that went on there. We also met unbelievable people like Frank Rijkaard and Salif Diao, as well as visited the Ajax Stadium, which we played against their youth team and tied them. And to wrap up the trip, we went on a pancake boat.
Personally, I have learned a lot from the trip. Here are some amazing pictures of the trip.
Thanks, guys.
Let's see what's up with the weather this week. This should be interesting.
To the rhythm of the falling rain and telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me crying then and let me be alone again.
Raining, still raining. This is Orlando. This is Montverde Academy. Just please remember to bring your umbrella in your backpack every day, because it's raining every day. Thank you.
Wow.
Just a few desk mentions to wrap this week's episode. As we previously mentioned, tonight is the opening night of Montverde Academy's production of Thoroughly Modern Millie. As always, we wanted to go over some expectations when watching the show in order to give the cast and crew the proper respect needed. Clapping and laughter at the appropriate times is always encouraged. We want you to enjoy the show, but please no disruptive talking or eating. We need the performers and techs to be able to hear what is going on around them. Be respectful and don't sleep during a performance. You may think you're not causing any distraction, but trust me, the performers notice. And of course, no technology is to be used at any time in the auditorium. Lastly, remember to enjoy the show.
Mr. Peretz and the STEM students are hosting a demo of their first robotics team, which will take place here in the Roberts Gym at 3:30 tomorrow. And all students are encouraged to come and take a look.
Also, prom people, today is the last possible day to buy a prom ticket on Schoology. After today, no tickets will be sold, and they are on sale for $75. Enjoy the prom and make good choices. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of MVA Today. From myself and the rest of the students in the TV studio broadcasting course in the Stevens Media Arts Building, I'm Mariah White.
And I'm Justin Barrett. Have a good week on the Verd, and as always,
Go Eagles!